Welcome back, fourth graders. Okay, good job on the lattice method. Now we're going to practice traditional multiplication using the same problem. So, if this is new for you, you'll probably want to follow along with me step by step. If this is review, you can go ahead and try it on your own and then check with this video. All right, so our problem is 45 times 16. So we're going to write down 45 times 16. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do, I'm going to use a different color here. Let me see if I can switch it. We're going to start in the ones place. This is traditional multiplication, the method that most likely your parents learned when they were younger. You're going to start in the ones place. So I'm going to circle this just so you can see it. You're going to multiply those two numbers together, 5 times 6. And if you know your facts, quick. By the way, if you are still having a little trouble, make sure you're practicing your everyday facts on everyday math games. So that's really important as you move into 5th grade. Okay, so back to the problem. 5 times 6. We're going to multiply that, and you got it, 30. So we're going to write the 0 in the ones, and we're going to carry the 3 up above the tens place. Okay, very good. Now, the next step, step 2 of traditional multiplication is you're going to take the ones place, the 6, and you're going to multiply it by the tens. So you have really 4 tens equals 40. That's what it's worth. So I'm going to circle it just so you can see it. We're going to multiply that. 4 times 6. You're going to say 4 times 6 is what? 24. Good. And that 3 that you regrouped up there, you're going to add that to the number. So 24 plus 3, I'm going to cross it out so I know I used it, is 27. So we're going to write down 27. Okay, so that is 2 steps. All right, we're getting closer. Now, because we're going to be multiplying the tens times the ones and the tens times the tens, and you'll see that in just a moment, we have to put what we call a placeholder down in the next step, step 3. So we're going to put a 0 here as our placeholder. That's really important. Okay, so go ahead and put that 0 down if you haven't already. Make sure your columns are lined up. Now, that was step 3. 0 is a placeholder. Step 4, we're going to start with the 1 here, the 1 tens. And let's see, maybe I can try to change the color again. Let's see, I think I can. We're going to multiply the tens times the ones. So 1 times 5. 1 times 5 is 5, so we're going to list that right here in the tens column. And then we're going to multiply the tens times the tens. So 1 times 4. 1 times 4 is 4, so we're going to write that down. Okay, very good. Now, our last step to get the answer or the product is we're going to, let me go back to black here. We're going to go add up these two numbers to get the final product. So here we go. 0 plus 0 is 0. 7 plus 5 is 12. Write your 2, carry your 1 above the tens. I like to circle it so I don't forget it. I start at the top and add down. You can use any method you want. 1 plus 2 is 3. 3 plus 4 is 7. So our final product is 720, which if you solved the problem with the last video, the first one, you got the same product. Since we've done it both ways, we know we have the right product because we got the same answer twice. Don't worry if you're struggling a little bit with the traditional method. It just takes practice. So we will continue to practice. Good job, everybody.